Shalom, shalom. Giving our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Next up, honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, the time of this truth. Peace, salutations to the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth. I just want to say shalom. So basically, I'm about to hit y'all with some quick hitters and hope y'all be edified through the will and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I want to start off in the book of 2nd Esdras, starting at 9th chapter, the first verse. And it said, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. So what time we supposed to be measuring? Alright, supposed to be measuring World War III. Alright, understanding that martial law is on the way, watching the moves that Esau make, man. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be watching prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Stand upon our watch. Alright? We're supposed to be diligently in itself, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to be, basically, when we measuring the time, we're supposed to be doing it all the time, as you should say. When we measure the time, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to always be watching, you know, as well as praying. Alright, and it says, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, because at the end of the day, you know, if you understand reincarnation and so on and so forth, you know, Yahweh Shai, you know, Lord willing, you know, I be one of those men, you know, who was with Yahweh Shai back in the ancient world, you know what I'm saying? And Yahweh Shai, he taught us these things, man. Alright, he told us about prophecy. Alright, you had the prophets of old, you know what I'm saying, like John, Luke, you know, Obadiah, different prophets like that. You know, they forewarned us, and they told us also, you know what I'm saying, about the times that's to come. When we know what the times that's to come is basically death, mourning, and woe, you know, understanding that it was going to be a pestilence, a lot of famine, diseases, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, you know. So we measuring the time diligently, you know, watching the news, watching current events, watching things that goes on day by day, man, you know what I'm saying. Because we understand it's the time for our great King Yahweh Shai to basically make his return. Alright, and it says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Understanding Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh was going to send forth his son Yahweh Shah to basically destroy this world, man. You know what I'm saying? We understand the earth abide forever, but basically he's coming to destroy the Edomites rulership, which the Edomites would be considered today as known as the Caucasians. Alright, because the Caucasians, they was the ones that basically raped, robbed, and they murdered, you know, the Lord's chosen people. Alright, which consists of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Alright, so if you're a Negro, Latino, or Native American, alright, if your bloodline go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you know what I'm saying, you are an Israelite, you know what I'm saying. But if you are an Edomite, alright, which would be predominantly the so-called Caucasians, you know, it's not always about a color thing either, you know, because of all the mixing over time. But you know, predominantly the Edomites are the Caucasian race. But you know, if your line go back to Edomite or a Moabite, which would be like a Chinese, or Ammon, Japhet, you know, Hawaiians, Japanese, and Ham, which would be the real Africans, because contrary to popular belief, alright, the Negroes, Haitians, and the Jamaicans that you see over here in America is not actually Africans. Alright, the real Africans, like Pharaoh, alright, the Africans, they are dark-skinned people, but they're more like the ones over there, like in South Sudan and, you know, East Africa. Alright, So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, they are known as the Hamites. Alright, and they also is going into slavery, right along with the Caucasian race and the Japanese and the Chinese and the Eastern Indian descent. Alright, they will be going into captivity because they had a hand uh, in the Lord's chosen people, which consisted of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, they had a hand in their captivity, which was led by the Edomites, the Caucasian, the Jewish people today. All right, the ones that call themselves the Jewish people, that be having the long black hats, looking like Abraham Lincoln. All right, they are the ones that actually put the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in hardcore slavery. You see, and because of that, and because they touched the apple of the Most High's eye, which the apple of the Most High eye is, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and because they did that, all right, they will be going into captivity. And it says, for like as all that is made of the world have the beginning and the end, and the end is manifest. All right, so we understand that the end is being manifest by watching it for prophecy, man. Understanding the things that was written before time was written for our learning, and understand that, you know, the Most High say, "Behold, He come quickly," you know, and His reward is with Him. So we understand that basically, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is about to make that return, man. You know, and in the rulership of Esau. All right, and it says, matter of fact, let me get 2nd Esdras chapter 16 verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, who may turn it back. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it. So the Lord is saying, who's gonna basically stop these nuclear missiles, all right, and chariot fire from burning you people up, all right? Because if you're not part of the elect, all right, that lake of fire is known as being over here in America by the nuclear missiles, all right, that will be shot off in a World War III, all right? Nobody's going to be able to turn it back, all right? Because the Lord's word is not going to go out void, all right? And it said, fire is sent among you, and who may quench it, meaning the Lord is going to let majority of you people burn, all right? And it says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? And you see, it's going to be more plagues that's worse than the COVID-19. All right, it's going to be a lot of more deaths, mournings, and woe, destruction. You know, neighbors against neighbors, kingdom against kingdoms, man. All right, but at the end of the day, you know, the Lord's elect is going to make it through it. All right, it's going to be persecution of the prophets. All right, it's going to be a lot of people that's waking up to the truth, and it's going to be a lot of people that are going to be against the truth, but they're going to know when Yahweh Shai made that return, they're going to know to bow down. And it says, may any man drive away any hungry lion in the wood, or may any one quench the fire in stubble when it have begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. All right. And it says, no, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop the destruction that the Heavenly Father is about to bring to this place. All right. And it says, may one turn away the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sent the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? All right, Creflo Dollar won't be able to do it. TD Jakes, you yourself won't be able to do it. The only one's gonna be able to no one's gonna be able to do it. Yeah, whatever the Heavenly Father is ordaining, and His word is faithful and true. And these people, they're gonna know that the Heavenly Father word is faithful and true, because, you know, you got a lot of people, you know, they don't believe in the scriptures, but they're gonna believe in the book. That's why the Lord say, blessed is he that readeth, man. You know? So it says, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows and he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. And a regular bow, a regular arrow can't, what I'm saying, can't go that far. That means they're talking about the nuclear missiles, man. You know, and it's gonna be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So once those nuclear missiles are shot off, it's not gonna come back um, down and to devour the people, man. You know, the plague is gonna devour the people. The curse, man. The chariots also. All right. The fire is kindled and should not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. So that's letting you know fire is coming, man. All right. Fire is coming. Nuclear missiles is coming. That's the arrows. All right. It had heads like lions, tails like serpents. Roughly paraphrasing, man. Think about it in the Book of Revelation, the 9th chapter. Roughly paraphrasing, but hey, that's the times that's coming, man. RFID chip, market beast is on the way. But I'd like to give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh, double honors to the others. Apostles of great millstone, peace, salutations to the elect. Shalom.